Hey friends, Mikester here, your humble servant, with the weekly update from First United Methodist Church of Fort Worth. And as you can see, the focus in June for the First Street Methodist Mission is our Red Bag Food Drive. We do this a couple times a year. It's so easy for all of us. We can shop for canned foods, for so many different things that the mission especially needs. We can bring it to the mission during the week or to the church on Sunday mornings, and it makes an immediate difference for so many families. So thank you for coming to the Welcome Center and grabbing yourself a red bag. We want to remind you of some things that happen periodically. We talk about them from time to time. For example, once a month we do Baptism 101. We ask you to register for that in advance. I get a chance to meet young families who are preparing to have a child baptized. They get a chance to meet one another. It really is great. So if you fall into that category, go to our website and sign up for Baptism 101. I'll look forward to meeting you. And we also want to remind you of a weekly opportunity, a very important one. On Wednesdays in our chapel is the dementia-friendly chapel service. It's such a sweet opportunity for anyone to come together, to sing old hymns, to read scripture, to be together, to pray, and to know that we are a community. It really is very touching, and you are always welcome to join us on Wednesday mornings in the chapel. Well, guess what? Joining us now is the Reverend Carol Roberts. Let's chat with her. Hey, Carol, how are you today?
I'm doing fine, Mike.
Well, you have been doing fine here since the beginning of November. You've made a huge impact on our church.
Oh, thank you.
You bet. What are some of the things that you've enjoyed the most since you've been here?
Well, certainly the people, the congregation.
Yeah.
They've been very welcoming to me, and I greatly
Yes.
appreciate that. And then just being involved in so many different things.
Right, the variety is all over the place, isn't it?
Like I substituted for you in
That's
a Bible study.
right. In the wonderful category of adult studies.
Yeah. So I was able to do that. I led a divorce recovery group, and then taught a Lenten series on prayer.
Right.
And then have been involved with the mission, as well as congregational care and being in worship. So lots of things I've been able to do.
You've been in so many different places, and one of the things I noticed right away is that you've made the community breakfast, which begins every Sunday morning at 7:15. That's been a priority for you,
Yes,
hasn't it?
it has been.
And you've made such good connections with all the guests and all the volunteers there, and then everybody who naturally goes into Disciple Church. That's really
Because the
neat.
folks I see at the mission, I see on Sunday mornings too.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And I know how much they love you, and I know that that really has been a great bond. And you have done a lot of hospital visitation, and you've done it with care and empathy, and so, I mean, I've known you for a long time, and this has been my first chance to serve with you, and it has been so much fun.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, and we are going to miss you.
Well, I'm going to miss everyone too. Moving for a pastor is, I think, always bittersweet.
It is.
You leave a lot of good memories and a lot of service, being with people and just being the hands and feet of Christ. It's just a wonderful thing, but you move on to a new adventure.
Yes, and you have a new adventure that is in?
Brownwood.
And not one, but
two churches. That's right. That's called a 2-point charge, or serving two churches. So I'm going to be serving Central United Methodist Church in Brownwood, and then Lake Brownwood, which is about 11, 12 miles north of Brownwood on the west side of Lake Brownwood.
Yes, a beautiful area, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, and unbeknownst to me, I went on the church camping retreat in March, and we were at the Lake Brownwood State Park.
Oh, this is greatness.
I got a little chance to glimpse it without even knowing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for this new adventure, just as you said, and we really are going to miss you, and all of us in the church want to tell you thank you And that's going to happen on Sunday, June 23rd.
Yes, I understand that. In the garden.
That's right, in the garden at 10:30 and at noon, so that people can come from any worship venue they want to say hello to you and to say thank you. And I thank you, Carol, so much for being a colleague and making a huge impact here at our church.
Well, thank you. It's been a privilege to serve here.
Well, you've always shown it that way. Well, friends, that's all for now. And yes, this has been your moment with Mike.